Hey guys, it's Marty and welcome to Two Line Slot Cars. We have just finished Thanksgiving dinner. The family has left and we got some laps in with the great nieces and nephews. They had fun tearing cars up and crashing and all that. But now that the chaos is over, we got a box from George at Area 51 Raceway in North Carolina. And so let's open it up, see what we got. So I got a box from George. He warned me that it was coming in the live stream. He said he was sending me something out as a track warming gift. And so I kind of know what is in the box. But what's fun about this is we talked about it on the live stream, and Shotgun Dave said, hey, with your new oval, you should have a fast lap challenge. George sent us a car. But then he also sent us a car for the Fast Lap Challenge. It will be the very first car that we run in the Fast Lap Challenge. And so I thought I probably should come up with like the rules of the Fast Lap Challenge for Two Lions Speedway or whatever we're going to call the oval. So maybe as we get through the Fast Lap Challenge, we finally decide what the track is going to be called. But let's open up the box and see what we have. I'm pretty excited about it. You know that George is a master builder. Oh. The first thing, we have a Predator 2500 motor. This is the motor that everyone is going to be using for the showdown. And George had an extra one. He sent it to me. He said, put this in the Jake Dyke Special. So we will put this in the Jake Dyke Special. Thanks. That's awesome, George. Thanks, man. Here we go. 2 cars. Let's get rid of the box. And let's go to the other camera. And this, oh my, that is awesome. Wow. Dang, that car looks good. This is a 124 scale. George's chassis. Really get a chance to look and see how he builds a car. This is fantastic. Sorry, let me get that in the shot. So there's a shot of that chassis. Painted. 124 gears. That should go pretty well on my track. See what kind of float that's got. Man, that is a great looking car. George, thanks, buddy. Man, that is cool. It's even got some war marks. This thing's got some laps on it. That makes it even better. Oh, man. Smooth. George is a master builder, guys. Look at that. We even have the Area 51 alien sticker. Love it. George, thanks. This is too nice. You didn't have to do that. But we will run it, because we don't have a bunch of scratch build cars to run on the oval. And then this is the fast lap. And by the color, you guys might know this car already. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. The number 83 Chevrolet. This was George's showdown car. Whew. Man, look at that roll. This is George's showdown car from last year, or this last showdown. This thing performed really well. And I noticed that George is using the metric screws. The flathead. Those shanked screws, those are nice. Very nice. That car is going to be smooth. And I'm sure it's already got the 20,500 motor. But dude, the paint on this is great. The decal work, powered by 427. Come on. This looks great, George. Well done. This car is for the Fast Lap Challenge. So we will need to throw them on the track and see. Oh, nice job on the driver. The interior looks good. Look at that. In there close. Dang, George, well done. Well done. Now I don't have all the timing finished on my track on the oval. And so I probably should talk about this Fast Lap Challenge before we head over to the track. Now, Dave threw it out there and George is like, yes, you should do this. And so I was thinking about, like, what are the rules? And so we're going to do, for the Fast Lap Challenge on 2 lines oval, we are going to be 1/32 scale. Okay? So it'll be 1/32 scale scratch-built cars. I don't want to get super picky. It would be great if the model had run on an oval, right? So like sending a Can-Am car, like we know that car will run awesome on that oval, but this car really didn't run on an oval, right? So let's make it creative, okay? Now, I'm not going to get super picky about the modeling, but I think we'll try to maintain like home racing world proxy rules, right? We'll just keep it close. But yeah, the chassis shouldn't scrape the track, so make sure there's enough clearance. But I think that we want cars like this. You know, we want a scratch-built car, brass chassis, 3D printed chassis is fine. I just don't think we want anything that was a ready-to-run car, to be fair. But if you built it and you created it, like this car, I think it'll be great. So 1/32 scale. We'll go with urethane tires for the rears, just for this wood oval track, mainly because you might be building this car to run someplace else or for the showdown, right? Now, we do want to maintain, like, we do not want this to impact the showdown in any way. And that showdown is coming up. It's in January, all right? But some people might be specifically building a car or have a car built that they might tweak to send me for the fast lap. But when it gets to the track, what I plan to do is I plan to run that car a specific amount of time in each lane. So I have 4 lanes. And then what I'm going to do is take the fastest lap in each of the 4 lanes and add them together and get a total time for the track. So maybe in the inner lane, you got a 2.436. In the outside lane, you got a 2.532. And somewhere in the between those numbers, in the other 2 lanes, you got certain times. We're going to add those up, and that will be the total. And so I need to come up with a leaderboard so I can write your name, the description of the car, and then your 4 lap times, and then a total time. And so the winner of this will be the total time. And then we'll have the option, to pick who had fastest lap in each of the lanes. And that might be the same car for all 4 lanes, but I'm kind of guessing that it won't. And I think that might be fun, just to be a little different, right? But that's going to be run on the oval. So you can send me the car. I'll send it back to you. I'll run the laps. I'll record the time trial, and we'll put it out there on the interwebs so everybody can watch it and cheer on. And maybe I'll do them as part of the live stream on Tuesday. Maybe. That might get complicated. Set up in 2 different rooms. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a separate live for those cars, or I'll just do a recording and put it out there. So that will be up to me. But pretty simple rules. Urethane tires. It does not have to be a dirt car. Okay. But it would be cool if the car has raced on an oval before. But listen, I want to keep these pretty open. So the rules are pretty easy. 1/32 scale, urethane tires. No limit to the motor, but I will tell you this is a short track. And if you can't get grip, a 40K motor is not going to get it on this. I have a car with a 20,500 motor, and it's much faster than a 25K motor on this track, especially if you can't get grip. So it's latex painted. The grip's pretty good. I'll clean the track each time so that everybody gets a fair shot. The other thing I might do is I might, for each car, have a guest driver like Dusty or John Mark or both of them post times with the car as well. But I'll drive them so that consistently across the board, everybody gets that fair shot with me. But then we'll post like a guest driver time as well, just so we can see what Dusty or John Mark or Daryl or Josh or whoever happens to be over, Greg, whoever's here. We'll try to get some guest drivers to have some fun. There you have it. George, beautiful builds. Man, you are the man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the friendships that I've gained in this hobby. But George has been there with me since day one. He was one of the first people to reach out to me. He has supported my channel. He's been supportive of me, and we have become really, really good friends, and I just appreciate him. And this is such a nice gesture. I don't know what to say other than thank you. And the car will be in great hands, and we're going to run some laps with this baby and see how she performs. But I got to finish, before I can post the times, before I can really do the run, I got to finish all 4-lane timing, and that will happen this weekend. So we'll have another video. All right, let's try this in the white lane. Oh, here we go. Let's widen that shock a little bit. Okay, let's clean those tires a little bit. Let's look over here to the tire cleaner. There we go. Oh, now we got some clean tires. In the white lane. Well, let's see how she goes. Oh, yeah. That's some clean tires. Now she's getting around the track good. Great running car, George. Thanks, man. That is fun. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, let's look at the green in the white lane. Oh, dude, listen to that. That thing's smooth as butter. We'll do the same thing. Let's go over here. Clean the tires. Now we got some clean tires. Now let's see. Oh yeah. Woo! This thing's a rocket, man. Okay, if I could drive it better. Oh, that is going to be fast car. Fast car. Guys, I'm going to get the timer finished so that we can get fast laps up there. And we are going to, yeah, that's going to be great. So there we go. Some laps in the cars from George. Look at those beauties. Gosh, these cars are fantastic. George, amazing job. Thank you so much. And next week, sometime, look for the video. The fast lap, the 2 lines fast lap challenge on the oval. George's car, number 83, the Chevrolet Camaro, is up first. We'll see if anybody else decides to accept the challenge. And I'll work on some prizes for everybody. Yeah, that'll be cool. Thanks, guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified anytime I put out new content. Guys, thanks for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. Go have some fun racing.